Oh, the action and the excitement from the A continues tonight here on EA Sports. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I'm James Cebulski. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. Well, the hype for this one has been off the hook. Puck is dropped. Let's see if this one actually lives up to it. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Easily turned away by the goaltender with the glove. McIntyre stick handling in his own zone. Scooped up along the wall by Grons. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. The Phantoms gain control of the puck. Stockholm's got the puck in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Lays into the body on the play. McDonald's taking it from his own end. The Phantoms move to the offensive zone. Stockholm's moving it up the ice. From the neutral zone now. Grabs control of it at the point. Here's a shot. And that one's turned away.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Still looking for our first goal. Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw.
Harrison's been struggling to find offense, and you can certainly feel it in his play. You know, just look at his habits. He's holding on to the puck a little too long, not taking the shot when he has it. You can sense the frustration during this pointless streak.
The Phantoms look to start the transition game. Battle along the boards. The Phantoms take it along the wall. McPherson's moving the puck through his own zone. Oh, look at this. Fires it into the offensive zone. Takes the bank pass feed. The Phantoms cross the blue line and are on the attack. Picks up the puck in his own end. Lehigh Valley's got possession here in the offensive zone. Big time stop there. Knocks the puck loose. Shot. Steps in with the block. Levels him against the wall.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Quick pass to Bork. Up along the wing. Along the half wall with the puck. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Stockholm's got the puck along the boards. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. All alone! Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, it's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. The Phantoms get a hold of the puck along the boards. And that slides right out to center ice. Yakupov's got it in the defensive zone. And he moves the puck back inside his own end. Puts it on net. Reaches out and punks it away. Angles it over to Yaskin. The Phantoms will play it from the defensive zone. Lehigh Valley's got it across the line. Bolton's got it behind the cage. Nice zone entry from the middle. Quick feed to Harrison. And a stick break setup. And he says no! Stockholm's got it in their own zone. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of it against the wall. On the attack along the boards. Puck picked up by McDonald. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Takes control of the puck. McIntyre's got it in the defensive end. Moves it to McDonald. And he slides it quickly to Quinn. Finds some space in the corner. And that pass goes off a stick. Stockholm's crossed the line and on the attack. And he takes the feed. right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this.
Willamette Recycling is a proud sponsor of tonight's game. Willamette Recycling recycles enough paper to save more than 41 million trees. If you'd like to know more about their services, check out the website.
Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Phantoms have had a ton of possession in the offensive zone, and it's translated into a ton of shots. High-danger ones, too, but the goaltender has been outstanding. They're going to need to find a way to have some more deception and get some net front presence if they want to put it in.
Fires it on net. Oh, he had the answer on that one. Into the offensive zone. Shot. Turns him away. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. The Phantoms win that offensive zone face-off. Too many bodies in the way. And a great save.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
The Phantoms will play it in their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Stockholm's got the puck in the defensive end. Drills them. The Phantoms gain control of the puck against the wall. Here's a shot. Makes the save. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Lehigh Valley's looking to break out of their own end. Makes it look easy. Great positioning with the pad save. Lehigh Valley's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Here's a shot. That goes off a twig. The Phantoms move it ahead. Receives the pass. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Lehigh Valley's got control of it now from their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. And he loses control of the puck. Stockholm's got the puck. Shot! Scores! A huge goal! The first of the game, and the way things have gone defensively, this could be a huge one, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, anytime you get the first goal of the game, no matter what time it's at, it's a huge one because you lead the scoring, and now your opponent is chasing you. How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
No easy feat trying to take over midway through the season here, Cheryl, but they got their first goal with the new head coach.
Well, anytime you come in mid-season, it's a difficult spot to be in, no question about it, James. You didn't have an off-season, and really it's about some patchwork here because there's a lot of problems, a lot of issues with this group that need to be fixed. So he's really just hoping that he can reset the temperature, they buy into his strategies, and they can get their foot in the right direction.
Stockholm's got a hold of it along the wall. Stockholm's got it in their own zone. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Here's a short pass to Kuznetsov. Picked up along the boards by Guard. Shot from the wall. Oh, he stopped that rocket. Puck grabbed by Guard. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Both sides digging into that puck along the wall. The Phantoms ready to go on the attack. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Guards got the puck from the back end. He scores!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. The goaltender doesn't like this one. I mean, he gets beat up high because he can't get back to his feet. Why? Because he's running around in his crease because of an egregious defensive zone turnover.
The Phantoms have tied things up after that snipe, and this has been back and forth all night.
Yeah, I just love it, James. And they put themselves in a good position here as they get the equalizer nearing the end of the second. They'll have a lot to talk about in the intermission heading into the third.
Steps across the blue line. Makes some space. Scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. We're going to talk about the goal, but how about getting to those tight spots in and around the paint, and then the ability to finish with a quick wrister? That's a great goal.
Lehigh Valley's gone up by one here late in period number 2.
There's not much difference in this game, James. That's why every goal matters, and they get the go-ahead heading into the intermission. If they can hold on to this, they're going to start the third period with a sense of urgency, trying to hold that lead.
Shuts him down. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Here in the late going of the frame, Lehigh Valley's got a one-goal lead. Stockholm's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Makes his presence known on the ice. Scoops up the puck. And he fights off another save. Unreal pressure. Denies him.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Stockholm's got the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next.
When your team wins, you win $10 off at Bob's. Bring tonight's ticket to any local Bob's Sporting Goods for a coupon that's good for $10 off your next purchase of $50 or more. Tickets must be redeemed within a week of the game.
The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. They have dropped the puck here in the third. Okay, we've played two-thirds of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
Stockholm's fortunate to still be in this game here, James. They're in the third period. Their shot volume is low, but they still have an opportunity to get back in and even win it. They have to have an attack mentality, look to not only possess the puck, but to drive the paint. They got to be harder in the tougher areas.
They are really buzzing here at the offensive end. Oh, hit on the blade. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Puts it on net, and he catches that one with the glove. Lehigh Valley's turned good defense into good offense as they lead it early in this third period. The Phantoms win the draw here in their own end. Grabbed along the boards by Grons. There's a shot. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Phantoms lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Stockholm's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Huge steal in his own end. Taken along the wall by Volkov. That's moved up ahead. Shot! And he makes the save, and that had some hot sauce on that one. Look out. Here they come on the attack. Makes the save. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Quinn. Stockholm's got a hold of the puck now. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Stockholm's got it in the neutral zone. Plays the puck up ahead. The Phantoms have it against the wall. Volkov's lugging the puck. Battle along the wall. And the puck's kicked free. It's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Stockholm's got the puck along the wall. How did he stop that one?
Goaltender spent so much time doing tracking exercises.
Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Stockholm's got the puck at center. The Phantoms have it from their own end. Scoops up the puck here. The Phantoms take it along the wing. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Tosses it to Yakupov. Shot! Oh, and he sweeps the leg to make the save.
Gardner's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
The Phantoms have it now. Takes a shot, and the save. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Colorado's the next opponent on this homestand, and I'll tell you what, if you haven't had a chance to get down here for a game live and in action, you are missing out. It is a party, it is fun, and we hope to see you here sooner rather than later. How about next game? Shuts him down. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Stockholm's gained possession along the boards. Across the line and on the attack. Great reach with the poke check by McKinnon. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Here's a chance, and he makes the save. Works it across to Andronov. Great cross-ice pass. Takes a shot. Glove save by the goalie. Moves it quickly over to Granz. Now he slides it up to Yaskin. Cutting to the slot. Beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
The Phantoms looking to break the tie here, and they ring another one off the post. So frustrating, James.
Tries to get it over to McPherson. Quick pass to McIntyre. Turns it away. Passes on over to Quinn. Taken by McDonald. Under a minute to go in the third. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing him down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Bork's got the puck in his own zone. Shakes off the coverage. Shot tipped in front. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
A critical draw here. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
The Phantoms gain control of the puck. And that's off a stick. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Stop, go ahead, goal, puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. With the extra attacker, with the goalie pull, they have the coverage running, and they certainly find the opportunity to get it to the middle of the ice, and man, do they bury it.
Lehigh Valley's not far from the finish line here as they lead it late in this third. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. A shot at the empty net. Misses. Picked up along the wall by McKinnon. A shot at the empty net. Oh, and gives up the body as he lays out for the block. What a selfless play. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Well, here was a game that went back and forth. And, you know, when you're winning, you find ways to win these types of games. But when you're losing, the streak continues here, Pounder.
Yeah, it really does. And for the coaching staff, they're going to go into the room and they're going to try and draw some positives from it. But I'm telling you, the team doesn't want to hear it because at the end of the day, it's still a loss.
Thanks so much for joining us here. It was a fun one to call, and we will see you soon. For all of us here at EA Sports, stay safe.